Hey Tribe, Stephanie Dixon here for Green is the New Black TV, your guide to conscious living in Asia. Today we are chatting with Svetlana Gavrikova, who is the creator of Skincare Co. We're going to be diving into looking at zero waste products, natural, not natural, a little bit more detail there, and how she is an artist come entrepreneur. Svetlana, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get started first of all and talk a little bit about your lifelong passion as an artist and an explorer.
Since I was a kid, my grandma used to grow stuff, so she'd also explain me which herb is what and what it's beneficial for. I remember myself being, for example, in college, would go to Sephora, look at skincare and smell stuff just to feel better. So making skincare and having this line is kind of like a natural progression all the way since I've been a kid.
Yeah, so you've had a lifelong passion for smell, which I think is really beautiful that actually it has been throughout your childhood, with your family and stuff. It really goes back from the beginning.
Yeah.
But the other side of you as well, you have this massive serial entrepreneur in you as well. So maybe take us back to 14 and give us a little history of everything you've done.
So I grew up in a family of athletes, and I started teaching aerobics. Actually, I got my first certificate in teaching group aerobics from FISAF. And then when I was in New York after graduating from university, I also tried to start a company in real estate and failed miserably. And then I got to Singapore, and then I co-started a Pilates studio, which is still running and successful. And then I started another skincare brand. And then I graduated to Skincare Co., which is a line of solid biodegradable zero waste products like shampoos, conditioners, and hopefully soon sunblocks, moisturizers, deodorants, toothpaste, and so on.
That's really exciting. And I think zero waste is such a hot topic and a trending thing now. So what was it that really ignited the passion to make you actually want to do zero waste or to reduce the plastic that you were seeing? What was that experience?
Yeah, so I've been making cosmetics for a while, just for myself at home, like cosmetics and candles, and then I had another brand which is packaged in traditional packaging. And being in that business, I was just seeing the amount of waste that goes into it. It's just ridiculous. And that being irony that I am the person who's trying to recycle, and I'm producing all of that waste as well.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your journey with zero waste as well.
When I started realizing how much waste we're producing, how bad it is for environment, I kind of went all nuts. And I started researching a lot, and I was really judgmental on myself and on others. But then I realized I don't really want to go down that route. I want to enjoy my life, and there are certain situations when you cannot be green. So there is no need, and I don't think it's healthy to be extremist about anything, and green lifestyle as well. But just be kind to yourself and congratulate yourself on little steps that you do, as opposed to judging yourself on little things you don't.
That is one of the favorite things I think I've heard recently. I love that so much. How, have you designed your products so that they are going to be like that? And, what can someone expect when they use your products?
I've specifically designed the products like shampoos, conditioners, and working on others so that they could be created in solid form. So that obviously is a little deviation from the standard, and to make them great so that people would continue using them, not just to get them and use them out of curiosity, but love them so much that they would stick to the zero waste lifestyle.
So I loved in your about section that you talked about no BS with natural and natural skincare. So can you tell us a little bit about this big no BS thing?
Natural products, I think it's a little bit of an ambiguous term these days, because I think what brands want to highlight is that they are more natural than Colgate, right? More natural than Pantene Pro-V and so on. But it is not necessarily an indicator of it being completely natural or straight taken out of nature. Even if it's naturally derived, it's been processed in a lab in so many ways, right? But it is as pure and as natural, so to say, as it can possibly be.
Okay, so how can we as consumers kind of understand that a little bit better? I mean, I think a lot of people would think, oh, it's 100% natural, or oh, it's from natural ingredients. How can we kind of navigate through that and understand a little bit better?
So there are ways to find out. It's through research, and actually if you have a loyalty to the brand, you can. And the cosmetics info database, I believe that's how it's called, it's the more trustworthy website.
So what would Mother Nature say if she could speak right now?
If she was speaking to me, she would say, "Good job, Lana. Continue doing what you do."
That's great. And What are some little green steps that our audience can take so that they can be more informed or make better choices towards zero waste?
Well, I think there's so many little things that you can do in your daily life, like refuse that straw, or sit in for that coffee. You don't need to rush all the time. You can just sit and enjoy and spend those 5 minutes instead of using a takeaway plastic cup that will be in the landfill for thousands of years. Those small little things, they do count. And obviously, if you can find a product that you love and you love using, like for example my shampoos people love using, and you could continue sticking to those, and every little bit counts.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing all that incredible information.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today so that you can live more consciously tomorrow. And if you're looking for more tips on how you can live a conscious and green life, head over to www.greenisthenewblack.asia.